I forgot to check mercy though.
Oh.
Hey, no more, but I like keeping up with her good skins.
I go back and forth between Roadhog and Junkrat.
Yeah, I hate Junkrat.
Yesterday I was trying to main Symmetra, but it did not work out.
You can't main somebody in a day. Take what? Unless we took me a minute.
I made DoomFist in a day.
I mean most people. You gotta actually take time and get comfortable with them. This is Reaper. It was just kind of
like Call of Duty, like.
It's easy. No, I wouldn't like Call of Duty. Because if I want to play Call of Duty character, I play Soldier. I mean, I guess maybe because I use shotguns on play 5, but I don't know.
Oh, the shotgun's still one hit, one kill?
Some of them. But they Black Ops 4, they made them secondary, which I'm not happy about that at all. They made better. They made them secondary, they're not primary gun.
Oh.
And I'm salty as fuck.
Yeah, it would be too. Did you pre-order it or not?
Yeah.
You played the beta?
Yeah, I didn't really. Beta alright, but I'm ready for all the modes open.
Yeah. I'm trying to get down to Florida in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Cool. Because my girlfriend is down there. Me and living in New York, then she went down to Florida. Yeah, she's like in a rush for me to get down there. Nice. Boy. This Bastion, of course, he's gonna win. Damn it.
That's just remind me of like a little kid, like little front seat of a shop cart at Walmart. When you play action, Reinhardt of Mercy, that's what you remind me of. You can't walk on Walmart, you sit in a little thing that they live children. Yeah, perfectly good leg. You're not even that old. We're gonna make you a teenager, so like. Yeah, you're 17 years old, sitting in front of the basketball. Trash.
Sitting in front of the basketball.
Orisa man's pushing the basket. There's a mom that's pushing the basket. Reinhardt's dad is lumpy that he gotta be there to fucking slow all of them. He's embarrassed, but he's going in anyway.
What about Symmetra?
Nah, Symmetra takes skill. She might still be annoying, but she takes skill. I'm glad they said, alright, we tired of idiots using Symmetra. Just putting turrets all around, capture flag, and shit.
Yeah, now you could only have like 3 per turrets.
Yeah, it was like, alright, well, people actually have to be good. I just win. It's not fair.
Tickets are a lot of money.
What the fuck? Bro, these dangerous. Why is Lucio bought how decent players in time on? What is up with this?
Yo, these people in the game are pissing me off. I'm like shooting them and then they're jumping off the edge.
Why is y'all still trying to win? We 2 to 4, 19 seconds. Stop trying. Let them just hurry blow us out the water. I'm blocking all these people.
I hate bashing memes.
Nobody like that, man. Except that.
No. Even those bashing memes, other bashing memes.
That is very true.
But I kind of learned that you gotta let somebody know. Let's just go into that man. You try to fight a bad man by yourself, especially if they have armor. You ain't winning. Shit, I didn't drop the death block on the action and the bitch ass posse, and I got killed. I reported all them bitches that day too. But still, man. Yeah, I learned what you gotta do with that shit is you either gotta be Reaper, either make sure you get the shot on the battery, or you go Lucio and you just test it. You let somebody else know, hey, I'm a bond to this Lucio, and then this bad shit, you gonna aim for me, keep missing, and you take them out. Whether it's a tracer, whether it's another Reaper, whatever.
We're playing on that Chateau map, and like this is everyone is bashed, and I'm not only Roadhog. It's annoying as hell.
Oh yeah, I use the I just put the spoiler on them and just charge up and kill him.
Oh, it's a miracle. Someone switched. Now they're a May. Even worse. I used to use it on the like. It wasn't fun anymore. Realizing about I wasn't able to finish them off. It was going on.
What does our team comp do? Oh. Why would y'all continuously shoot a Genji who is deflecting? I don't understand.
Man, they must bug me in bitch ass, cause every time they do the sword strike shit, he kills me. Like, I mean, I'm never fully healed, but like he hit me with a few of them shurikens, or that shit shurikens, and then this slice me and kill me. This bitch is actually a problem now. I used to use that having a good toolkit.
Oh my god, dude. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, literally, this is Genji on our fucking team. It's just like, on the opponent's side, he's just fucking whooping our ass, and we're all fucking full health. Roadhog should not get one shot by literally a Genji swipe. By one swipe.
Nah.
That's bullshit.
He had to hit him. He was mammal boosted.
No, nothing.
No, I mean like that literally can't happen.
That's what I know. I'm in comp. They don't have an Ana. They don't have anything that damage boosted them. Nothing. We have an Orisa. I just watched him heal.
Okay, well, he might not finish. Just because you start
I don't know.
I'm not even there, and I know.
Come on.
I think what they need to do is Solver go invisible forever now. They need to little damage by half. They just need half the damage that she does at all.
I just think they never should have made it so she can go invisible forever. That's just...
But here's the thing, she can't do anything against the point. That's the reason why they did it.
I do what they were doing, like they made basically a scout character, like you scout, see what the other team has,
yeah.
You come back. But it's still stupid. Like that's like them giving Reaper invisible goat, like if I want to sit there and just, go stop. Ridiculous.
I just got Zenyatta's basketball skin.
Wow. That's what I hate about Overwatch. Everybody that's way lower level than me gets the shit they want, and I have to grind and pay for it with my hard-earned coins. I'm gonna be done if I get this stupid Reinhardt skin.
Why? That skin looks dope.
Nah, man. Fuck Reinhardt, bitch ass, broken easy mode character. Can't stand it.
No one can stand the May. Which one would you rather have, a May or a Reinhardt?
Which one? Trash. If you can't handle the May, you're trash. Because if you're smart, you go fair. Everybody should know that counter is easy. Actually, I put it work like fair. Also, you could be Junkrat and stay in a high area of the hallway. That defeats everything. Junkrat in the hallway defeats every single character.
That is so wrong.
What do you mean that's wrong?
That is so wrong. Trust me, I'm a Junkrat main. That is so wrong.
Must not be a good one. Even when I if I go around with Junkrat and I see somebody in the hallway, I just pull out two. I don't even think. Don't even think the explosion is gonna be big enough. Because you don't have to aim. And then you get hit by and die. Which is why nobody likes the character. If they made it to when he hit himself when he blow shit up,
they took that out during season what 2, 3.
Well, they need to bring that shit back.
No, because they literally took out how Farrah can explode Farrah can still explode herself, but literally she does not get ult charge anymore. Same with Zarya. But you used to do that within spawn. That's why they took off almost everything that can give him ult charge. Junkrat is specifically one, because you could just throw with them. That's why they swapped that out and gave him 2 concussion mines.
I'm back. Wait, why did he leave?
I don't know.
Lag.
Has he been lagging lately?
Mm-hmm. Or he like joined another party temporarily.
Who do you guys think the most pointless character in Overwatch is?
Pointless?
Or like, yeah.
Be honest with you, like,
I would say Zarya, but she's good. She's good. Like
yeah, but well, now it's just like Symmetra's now. It's just some bullshit, but like, right? Like, if we're talking about this season, I'll honestly say Symmetra Because like literally the only three things that are working for her right now is literally how they still have the thing where you can attach to someone but not like latch onto them. Your damage still increases. But same with the turrets.
I mean, remember? I don't know what it was, but a few seasons ago, it was like you could put like 8 turrets in one room with Symmetra, and they took that out.
Yeah, they took that out and gave her 3. But now with the effects of the turrets with the 3, every time your damage increases, same with the beam. Remember how you can latch on to characters like before the update? You can latch on to characters and your damage doubles every time.
Yeah.
They do that now with the non-latchable beam and now with the turrets.
Oh.
So same thing. As much damage you gain, the turrets do that much as well.
I think they need to nerf. You know, Moira's ability, like where she could like morph to a different place.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like the range on her fucking. That range on that
thing is.
Yeah, it's bad. It's honestly bad. And how long the ball can last for her, the damage orb literally is broken as shit. It's broken.
Oh, that thing doesn't even do any damage. It does like 5 damage.
If you're trying to run away out of nowhere, you see a random Mora ball that is literally out of fucking nowhere. That you see is gone from when earlier she used it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Because 5 damage can hurt you severely.
I wish they would keep Lucio Ball in this game year round.
I don't know about that though.
Like, I wish they would add it to where you can like play it in custom games year round.
I thought you could. I thought you could.
No.
Oh. I've never played Lucio Ball, so never played it.
I'm playing Lucio Ball right now. We're scrubbing this team 7-0.
Oh, cool.
I do not know how I'm not passed out by now. I've been up since 1 AM and I fell asleep at like 11:30.
Okay, I've been up since 6 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, I can't sleep. I'm like freaking like bugging out.
Yeah.
I'm just so wired, but it's actually I feel it's actually a good thing that I like holding all night because my schedule has been so fucking off for the last 2 weeks because I haven't had my sleeping meds, and like I have to go out of town for my next Monday and Tuesday, and I'm gonna need like a regular sleep schedule like to do that. So I'm like I'm not mad that I like pulled all nighter and stuff because like now I'll be we'll have no choice but to go to bed at any reasonable time tonight, and that'll end up automatically changing to the time tomorrow. As long as I keep that until fucking Monday.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like bugging out on the phone about like politics and shit. I was like, oh. She's like, oh, you have to, cause like we lived in Florida, then we came back to New York. She's down in Florida with her grandfather. Whatever. And she's like, oh, you gotta come down to Florida. I was like, I am eventually. Like, I'm trying to go down there in like the next week or so.
Yeah, you mentioned that. That'll be cool if that works out.
Hopefully it does, cause she's bugging out. It's funny as like over politics and shit.
Like politics?
Yeah, like that whole North Korean situation.
Bugging out about
Damn.
How like North Korea said they're gonna keep their nuclear knowledge, like their nuclear reactor, or something along those lines. I really.
They've had their shit for fucking decades.
Yeah.
Not
No, but they said they were gonna denuclearize, and I guess now they're going back on their word. And she thinks Trump is gonna like attack them and all that.
Oh yeah. A lot of people are saying that. Trump is a wild card, to say the least.
Especially who he has in his administration, John Bolton.
John Bolton, that dude's literally a monster. He's terrifying.
You're gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I think I consider that guy the devil himself.
He is. He's fucking terrifying. Like he is literally. I'm just like, why are we allowing this dude back in having to say in running this country? He already proved that he's literally the fucking devil. Like what the fuck? Like I thought he went away into the night. Why is he back?
Because Trump wants him as his national security.
Trump fucking out of his mind.
I'm in New York, so I'm trying to get out of here quick. Like my reaction was like, if we go to war, Korea's hitting New York first. I don't give a fuck what they say. They're like, oh no, they're not. Yeah, they're gonna go. Oh, we're gonna hit Anthony, right? I said no. New York's a populated city. They're gonna go for New York. I wake up like, if I'm being completely honest, I wake up in the middle of the night, my whole body's shaking, my heart pounding. That guy's out of his mind though. The only thing that is like somewhat keeping me calm is, you know that guy James Mattis?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well Trump kind of dissed him a few weeks ago.
Trump disses everybody in his administration. It's hilarious.
He goes, oh you really can't call him Mad Dog or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, so I guess we're kind of good then, because Trump has to get through Mattis to strike North Korea.
Yep. Like that thing is he's alienated himself so much from literally everybody in his party that it's like he can't be able to get shit done now.
He's not getting reelected in 2020.
Oh fuck no. Not a chance.
No. I'd rather have Mike Pence as a president than Trump.
And that same thing, because Mike Pence is fucking terrifying too.
Oh my god, holy, that guy fucking...
Like the dude literally believes in electrocuting gay children.
He believes in that?
Yeah.
What?
I thought that was just a rumor.
No, that is 100% true.
Hold on, let me read
Mike
you
Pence
the...
literally advocates for quote-unquote shocking the gay out of children.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Some horrific human rights abuse.
Oh, here we go, right here. North Korea's top diplomat has said that the country will hold on to its nuclear knowledge, saying that it will serve as a means to gauge for the U.S. possibly continued hostile policy towards Pyongyang.
But honestly, I can't even like North Korea is evil, like they're evil dictatorship, but it's like you can't even be mad at doing that. Like look how many nukes we have and how aggressive we are towards them.
Yeah, especially John Bolton. Why the fuck do you want him back in the White House? Why?
Right?
You don't like Pompeo?
Yeah, of course.
I'm thinking right now, where the fuck is Mike Pompeo when you need him?
And that's something you never thought you'd say.
Nope. Never in a million years. But where the, like, it seems like John Bolton's taking charge. I was like, no, put Mike Pompeo back on this shit, you know, and just give us a few more months apiece. But people are saying that if Trump does strike him, he's not going to do it before the midterms.
Or he's not.
No, because he wants to get that quote-unquote red wave in November, but it's like, it ain't gonna happen. Like, Democrats are galvanized. We are not in the polls in November. You're gonna see the largest turnout in a midterm election like ever.
Yeah. I really don't know what I classify as, because I agree some things Republican, nothing with the gay thing. Like I'm for gays, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like in the middle. I really don't know what I classify as technically. That would be like an independent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I cannot stand Trump. Holy fuck. You know.
Who can?
You know, first, like, I mean, where I live in, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Staten Island, New York.
Yeah. I was there for a family reunion.
Everyone on Staten Island election day near the Staten Island Mall was support. Everyone on Staten Island voted for Trump. Literally 99.9% of Staten Island voted for Trump. Which is
like especially stupid when you consider the fact that like Trump has done horrible things in New York City for decades. But it's like, how can you be from New York City and vote for that guy? Like, are you a total fucking idiot?
Yeah. Fucking.
But it's like families in New York City, like all of them voted for Trump, and the answer is yes, they are all literally total fucking idiots.
Same with my family, they voted for him. My uncle still supports him. I'm like, how do you support him? He goes, oh, nothing's gonna happen. nothing's gonna happen. Do you see who the fuck's in the White House?
It's also like, you do realize that's what everyone in history has always said right before something really bad happened.
Yeah, I don't get what the big deal with the midterms are. I mean, why, like, people are like, oh, he's not gonna do before the midterms. I was like, he is John Bull, and yes, he will.
No, the midterms are because this November will determine who takes the House and the Senate. Basically, who takes the entirety of Congress. Right now, Republicans hold the entirety of the House and Senate, aka 100% Congress. In the midterms, there is a very large, very real chance that the Democrats are going to take back both the House and the Senate, which means the Democrats will have complete total control of Congress. And if Democrats have complete total control of Congress, they've already talked about how they're going to begin an impeachment regime.
Thank God.
Please.
So Trump and the administration are fucking terrified of like making really any bold moves before the midterms and doing anything that could potentially like either rile or Democrats get into the polls or lose them to Republicans. So they're treading very carefully.
But you really think John Bolton will tread carefully?
No. I don't know. In order to hold power, yeah. I think he's more scheming than you're giving him credit for.
I don't know.
He managed to scheme his way back into the White House after the fuck was the Bush administration. That should tell you everything about his power manipulation.
He's you know, to be honest, okay, you're gonna think I'm an asshole for this. I'd much rather Trump strike Iran right now than him hit North Korea.
No, you'd much rather have a war with North Korea than Iran. North Korea's weapons are pitiful. They are literally pitiful. They can't even make it in the United States. Iran, on the other hand, has some very serious hardcore weapons.
No, North Korea can hit the US. I forgot the guy's name, Jeffrey Lewis. He's an arms expert. And he was saying on Twitter, like, I read a few articles, North Korea, if we go to war, they're gonna hit New York City. They're gonna go for West Palm Beach, because you know Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort.
They can't get to New York City.
No, the weapons they could.
I mean, no, seriously, like literally, North Korea's weapons quite literally cannot hit New York City. The closest they can hit the United States is Guam.
No, I'm telling you,
that's been proven, and North Korea said it themselves. Hence why they tried to attack Guam about a year ago, and like all of Guam was on high alert, shut down for several weeks, fearing an incoming nuclear attack.
Oh yeah. I really don't. I'm not. Last night I kid you not, I had a fucking like. I think it was more like a night terror, because I was like thinking of everything, like, you know, like when you make up scenarios in your head.
Oh yeah, I have like very serious anxiety disorder. Yeah, I know that life.
Yeah, I had a dream about like John Bull, and like, I kid you not. Okay, I know that's weird, but I was thinking about North Korea and what.
No, I've dreamed of politicians and all the time, like politics is my passion in life. Like that's what I want to do with my life, being a political activist. So like literally the.
Teleporter online. A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Your support has arrived.
Unacceptable.
My teleporter is finished.
Unacceptable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. This is my way.
Hello.
Help me.
Greetings.
I admire your efforts. care.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective
My teleporter is online.
I really hope, like, did you ever have Mike Pompeo and John Bolin?
Probably. There's just so much to keep track of. Like, yes, I remember that. I remember when he cuts them out. I remember that. It's just like you start losing track after a while of like, because this administration, it's like everybody's coming and going, and doing some crazy shit. And also, I haven't slept in 24 hours. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and that's saying something. Right, like, stick to your guns, Kim. I respect you more. Everyone will respect you more. Yeah. I do too. Like, she's such a, like, a great woman. She's, like, really, like, somebody to, like have your, like, young girls in particular look up to. And her music she makes is so positive too. It's like so positive and like it's not my personal style of music, like I don't, that's just not my personal taste of genre, but like I love it because it's like it's so positive and such like positive empowering messages for like women and young girls in particular that I'm just like, yes, give a pink CD to every 13-year-old girl alive. Oh, I can only imagine. I saw Lady Gaga at Madison Square Garden many, many years ago. That was fucking awesome. Oh, that was the greatest concert of my life. Like, love her, hate her music, love her, hate her as a person. Like, she puts on a show unlike anything I've ever seen. Like, that woman poured her whole heart and soul out on that stage that night, and it was a show that just unlike, and I've been to a lot of concerts and a lot of theater and a lot of stuff like that. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. I was floored. I love how much Adele cusses in real life, because she just doesn't seem like she'd be that type of person from her music, but she totally is. She's so brash. Right, and she's just like, fuck you, man. Like, I saw a 60 Minutes interview where they did a, like, a tour of her house, and it was, like, this huge mansion, and it was hilarious because her huge mansion was furnished literally exactly like my shitty apartment. Like, she was like, yeah, this is my living room, and it was, like, a ratty couch and, like, a single coffee table, and then, like, you know, like, a $5,000 entertainment system, and they were like, why don't you have more furniture and stuff? And she's like, I don't need it. Do you heard she what?
I heard she's pregnant again.
Oh, good for her if she is.
Like whenever I hear her, she gives me
Right, like again, it's one of those genres where it's like I'm not a fan of the genre of music. Like I wouldn't personally listen to it, but like I love and respect it because it's like such, like it's like first of all, her voice is fucking phenomenal. Like, she has a phenomenal fucking voice. Holy shit, she's talented. But then also on top of it, all of the music she writes is good. And then even more on top of it, it's all such, like, positive, awesome messages. Again, especially to, like, young girls and young women, like, of, like, love yourself, love your body, you're worth something, don't ever change yourself for other people. Like, you know. Like, really, really, really just great shit. Like, Demi Lovato's another one that it's like, if I had, like, a 13-year-old daughter, it's like, I'd be like, here's a Pink CD, here's a Demi Lovato CD, you know, like... Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. And the girl that like Emma Gonzalez that led the March for Our Lives event. It's okay. Let me put it this way. Like, as somebody who's been through tragedy and been through extreme grief and things like that, what it comes down to really is grief. It is a weird thing, and when you're going through it, you express your grief in all sorts of different crazy ways and like different ways. And to people who have never been through an extreme tragedy or extreme grief, from the outside looking in, it looks really weird. I admit that, because like before I went through like my own tragedy, like whenever I'd see people that were like allegedly grieving and they do like things where they'd be like so excited and so happy, I'd always be like, that's weird, that doesn't make sense. But then once I went through it, I realized it does make sense. It's just that everybody grieves differently, and it's like, you know, there is no one right way to experience grief and experience tragedy, right? Like I was criticized heavily when I was in long story short, I lived for several years in Montana, and I was the victim of a very, very, very violent hate crime, and oh, thank you. It was many years ago, and I've healed a lot since then, fortunately. But it's something that stays with you. But I was a victim of a very, very violent hate crime where I was raped, and I took the man to court, like, and you know, tried to prosecute him criminally. And one part of the defense rested on, and part of the reason that I lost the case, was the argument was made that I didn't behave like somebody who would have been raped. They were like, look at her. Does she look like a rape victim to you? She didn't even cry once while she was on the stand. She was like firm and assertive, and she even looked angry. Is that what you'd expect from a victim? And then the lawyer even brought up one point. He's like, you know, before this trial, I saw her in the hallway laughing with her friends. Is that what a victim would do? And it's like, in reality, it was like, you know, I was terrified. I was scared, and I was terrified of going into this courtroom, having to stand up and tell my story and like face my rapist face to face and not know what was going to happen. So before the trial, I took comfort in like the presence of my friends who were going out of their way to make me laugh, to make me feel better, to lower my anxiety. That makes sense. Like, that is logical. But to people on the outside looking in, who don't understand grief, who don't understand reactions to trauma, you know, they just see a woman who's claiming to have been raped laughing right before going in a courtroom, and they're like, well, that answers that for me. And it's like, no, human psychology is not black and white. Like, we're not either like permanently sad or permanently happy. It's like, you know, we're fluctuating, sometimes several times within a minute. kids, it's like, it's the kind of thing where it's like they were all experiencing profound grief and profound tragedy, and so I imagine they were actually very genuinely excited and almost happy to be like doing this event in Washington, because they felt like they were able to channel that grief and that rage into something productive to make a change, and this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So it's not that they were happy that the tragedy occurred and that they were happy to do this, but they were just happy that they were getting to do this after that, instead of just having to sit at home and cry.
I'll never forget a few years ago, my uncle killed himself, like a week later, my teacher goes, oh, you need to get over it. I was like, what?
Oh, fuck people. Fuck, I fucking hate unsympathetic and unempathetic people that have no idea. They're like, you do not ever get over grief. Like, let alone that fast, but you don't ever get over it. When a tragedy strikes or you lose a loved one, that sits with you forever until the day you die. It just sits in you differently over time. Over time, it moves to a different place and sits in a different way, but it's still there.
What
the fuck? Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, fuck that kid. Teach him a fucking lesson. Yep, and you got in trouble, I guarantee it. I relate to that so hard. When I was 16, about to enter my junior year, I told my mom, I was like, I'm not going back. Fuck it. My mom was just like, what do you mean you're not going to graduate high school? And I was like, I mean, I'm not going to graduate high school. I'm not going back to that fucking hellhole where they treat me like fucking shit. I'm getting my GD and I'm going to college a year early instead. Fuck this place. I don't need it. Good for you. We're not. It'll be a while. Like, and we'll have more than enough heads up.
Really?
Yeah, like, I really Trump, honestly, like, I was trying earlier, why does
He's gonna fuck us up with fucking Kim Jong-un, like that ass.
Stay down.
Right? Even like Colin Powell, like, as much as I dislike Colin Powell, let's bring him back. He at least is a logical, rational person. I don't agree with the majority of his views, but he at least is still a logical, rational person that I don't feel like is gonna plunge us into World War III. Like, or Condoleezza Rice is in the same boat, like that same sort of person. It's like, I don't agree with the majority of your views, but I can still respect you. Fuck Roseanne. Roseanne's a cunt, like, Roseanne's a fucking racist ass cunt. We need to stop giving her any media attention at all. Let her fade away into obscurity.
I need to give it a date.
Oh, you talking about Roseanne from the Roseanne?
Oh yeah, she is blatantly, severely mentally ill. And I don't mean that as an insult to mentally ill people. I'm very mentally ill myself. Like, I just mean that, like, genuinely, like, Roseanne is blatantly, severely mentally ill and not being properly treated for it. Like, it's actually kind of sad. I would feel bad if she weren't so racist, because that has nothing to do with the mental illness. Bullshit, you called a black woman an 8, bitch. If that's not racist, then, like, I don't know what is. Okay, sure, yeah. You thought Valerie Jarrett was white. Shut the fuck up, Roseanne. Like, we all know that you knew damn well she was black, and that's why you chose that term. If you thought she was white, then why did you explicitly choose a derogatorily racial slur specifically for black people? Why did you choose that if you thought she was white? Like, why didn't you say she looks like an animal? You know, like you could have even just said she looks like an animal. It still would have made you. It would have been a bitch of a statement, no matter what. But at least then it wouldn't have been racist. Yeah, but without Roseanne, I think that's so hilariously petty, and I love it. Like that's so bitchy. Yeah, I like her too. She's cool. She's funny and she's a really good person. That's why it like really surprised me that she was even willing to work with Roseanne to begin with. Because I was like, Sarah Gilbert, like you like have been an outspoken advocate for like gay rights and human rights and like all these causes. Like
It's money, my niggas.
what are you doing? Exactly, it's money. But it was really upsetting because I thought she was better than that.
Nah, nobody better than that, man. If you want to eat, you gonna do what you got to. Niggas
No,
complain about
it's not what you want to eat. She's rich, Black.
Well, you want to buy another yacht, you gotta work with people you don't like. Should I work a race?
Yeah, but it's not just about working with people. Like Sarah Gilbert, executive produced the show. Besides acting in it, like it wasn't just about working with someone you don't like. Like this was like basically half Sarah Gilbert's idea. I haven't, but my ex loved it. So I've always meant to check it out. Yeah, I know like the whole premise and everything, and I've always meant to check it out. I've heard that it's like good though in the sense that it like tackles real world social issues, but does it with like really good, funny, dark comedy. And that's the kind of shit I'm here for. Like the conversion therapy camps? Yep, I'm well aware of them. That's awesome. That's awesome that there's representation of that issue on that show, because it's not talked about enough. Most Americans don't realize that it's like this is still a thing that exists that's legal. Like, and it's literally fucking barbaric as hell. Like, I know so many people that survived that, and it's like a miracle, and I also know several people who didn't survive it.
That's what I heard. They used to do like.
They still do.
I heard they shot you. Yo, can we not have a Hanzo or a Widow? Can we have like another tank and another fucking healer?
Yeah. Gay people were lobotomized a lot in the 60s. Yep. Yep, it's horrible. It's like the dirty Kennedy.
When do the fucking snipers have to swap off? I prefer the Hanzo. The Widow's probably more versatile than the Hanzo.
Because she was developmentally disabled.
Oh.
That is literally one of the worst things you've ever heard, isn't it? Like, yeah, and that was common practice in the 60s. That was not unique to the Kennedys. That's what you did in the 60s if you had the money. Yeah, that he like, I don't believe all that shit about the demons. I think he's just trying to pull the insanity plea.
Yeah, that's what he's definitely trying to do. I say give him the death penalty.
Let that motherfucker burn.
What does ostracize mean? Like bully? Because I
like kind of cast somebody out society. Like be like you're not like welcome in this like social circle, this social group. Like we're like kind of excluding you from it. But like to a larger level than just like small level exclusion. And honestly, what do all the school shooters have in common? Two things. No? Yeah, but a lot of the school shooters haven't necessarily been social outcasts. The main two things that every school shooter has in common, though?
Widow, can you possibly swap off after you get your ult? Yeah.
That's still, that counts as white. Okay, sure. Everybody never sees it coming.
I read a book about a school shooter that was like fictional, and it's pretty interesting to learn. Like,
My ultimate is ready.
Yes.
She goes, oh, Trump derangement syndrome? Really?
Right. Janine Pirro is a cunt. She's a fucking idiot, too. Ugh.
I'm on fire! Take this point! Don't worry, I got it!
Like, the thing about Obama is that it's like, yeah, this country was divided under Obama, but that was because of really fucking racist right-wing assholes who hated Obama because he was black. Like, let's call it what it is. And it's a huge difference between that and, like, the division that has come now under Trump that he's caused. He at his rallies, he literally said that if anyone at his rallies, like, assaulted a liberal that was at one of his rallies, that he would personally pay their court fees. Like, that's, I don't understand, like, it's like that's literally inciting violence. You're literally inciting violence.
what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's insane. That is literally dictatorship talk. That is literally the actual literal talk of a dictator. That is identically something that Mussolini would say. Exactly, that's something Vladimir Putin does regularly say. Vladimir Putin regularly has journalists assassinated. He should. He's an incredibly fucking terrifying person. Yeah, fuck him. Man, if Steven Seagal's your go-to man to help improve your, like, political diplomacy, you need to, like, reevaluate your team. Because that does not look good on you, because Steven Seagal is not exactly famous worldwide for his intelligence.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's streaming. I don't know if he in game chat.
It is. I literally did not even know you were in the party.
I'm here.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in here. I thought he was in game chat.
No, I just went back and literally, team is god awful, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna see if you want to play Overwatch.
You guys want to mess around in custom game?
Nah, I only play competitive. So.
I kind of get access to.
Alright.
I want to let you share a group.
I only play competitive.
Oh.
I was watching the news the other day. After this one, they said something about James Mattis, like something about his memory. Usually that's how that guy died. Because if he dies, we're all fucked.
I usually just play competitive. So.
Oh, I like playing competitive.
That shit give me anxious when I see, oh shit, I have a Widowmaker on my team.
I literally just had a Hanzo and Widowmaker. It's 4 against 6.
Is it bad that I'm kind of a Hanzo main?
I'll
shame yourself. You're an awful human being.
It's just
really good.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm a Bastion main, so I'm like bottom barrel.
I'm a Bastion main, also Bastion.
I'm jumping.
I go back and forth between Brigitte.
Fuck you, Black. I can use other people. I just like Bastion.
I'm just saying, like, if you can't use Bastion and it's not like hockey, somebody can just pick up. That's pathetic. But if you main them, like, you know, like, you're gonna be better than somebody that has it back. That's just fair. Is it? Alright, don't judge me for this, but I'm kind of a Brigitte main, low key.
Okay, I get that. Fuck Brigitte.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's
to me, the four easiest characters in the game.
fucking
hands down. Junkrat, Bastion, Morph, and Brigitte. That's the four easiest characters.
What happened to Orisa?
Oh, fuck.
How was Orisa easy?
Cause you just pirate ship. You just put the little shield on the payload and shoot. No work required. No thought process required. I'm back. What the fuck?
This is literally, without a doubt, my worst season ever.
Oh my god!
I have not made it out of I've never made it out of silver this entire season.
That calls for playing more than just yourself.
No one usually ever wants to play, and everyone's too high.
Who do you main? Because you keep playing Harris.
Well, I mean basically everything. So.
Well, that's not
You can't main everything. That just means the word main.
Well, I put my Junkrat. I put my Junkrat in retirement, so I don't use them anymore.
Did you do it because you weren't landing with them, or you just?
No, I just put them in retirement.
Just the controller coming in today.
Well, that's why you get silver.
I just don't play Junkrat anymore. I got tired of them. Got boring.
That way you got a chance.
How was that my answer if I just said he just got boring to me? The fuck?
It is exactly you guys Overwatch. If you're losing and you have a man that you're best with, you put a nigga out. No matter if you do it with him.
The reason why, because I can never play fucking DPS. I can never because literally I always have to go fucking tank. Every time. I get bitched at every time I don't play tank when they're already 2 DPS. Every time I try to pick a third one, I get bitched at every fucking time.
Fuck what they say. Do it. If they don't wanna
do what you wanna do, man. Like fuck.
Oh god, fucking A.
I'm the one who yells at people about that.
We have a Torb, a Diva, a Mercy, a Brigitte, and a Reaper on fucking Route 66. Oh my god.
It's a good team. Like good cast. They all could be here.
Yes, Bob Jim.
You want me to invite you guys to a group?
How?
What do you?
Brigitte can't heal for shit. For one.
Arcade. 6v6. Nope. I put in too much work and I don't get no win from that shit. I killed the whole other team. Everybody playing Hanzo, Genji, no healers, no niggas that can sustain, no. I can't play that shit. Crap. Oh crap. Oh yo, that freaking skin ugly for having the bio myself. And if I'm Lucio, I'll heal other people, but I usually play characters that heal myself. I'm like a fortune cookie of the team. I can tell you something really great and get you the W, or like I die, if they target me and I die, then you lose. You just got a bad fortune. Like 99% of my losses in Overwatch, not my fault. And even at 1% of the time, it is my fault. It's still not like it's like half my fault that time. Cause sometimes when I don't even try, when I play Widowmaker, I come in the game, so it's like not my fault when we lose. It never is. Oh fuck. What is he? Bro, what is that nigga doing? Fucking keep jumping at the ball, bro. What is he doing?
To what?
Never mind.
What, competitive? Yeah, I'll do it after this game. We're already about to lose anyway. Oh my god.
Why don't you take a break from competitive? Quickly. Practice.
Too many fucking tryhards in quick play. Every time. Every fucking time. There's so many fucking tryhards. I swear to God. I swear on my fucking life.
That's competitive.
That's quick play as well.
There will be tryhards and everything, but quick competitive is way more. People they get hard when they get a high rank and they get to brag about it. I never got it, but I can see it was like a one-on-one game, but
no.
What is it? 6v6. How can you brag about when you pop me as a bastion main? You're not even doing shit. Niggas wanna brag about that. People watch that, full of idiots.
And we have no healer. This fucking
Overwatch player. You play Overwatch and you main orisa. I wouldn't want to smash you. You the type of nigga that main nothing like. She's not broken.
I main Jigglypuff and Bowser Jr.
Wait, you main Yoshi. They came out with Super Smash Bros. Earlier or no? Because I heard they were thinking about releasing it in like. That should come out December 7th. If you don't get that, you sorry for your loss. Because that's Christmas.
Why did he not?
Christmas got December 7th. It's coming early. Be ready.
Oh my god.
Hopefully I'll be in Florida by then. What the? Oh my god, these niggas!
Oh man.
This dude is trolling, bro. Why is he buy that nigga gold, bro? Fucking Snow Bunny, bro. Bitch ass name. That nigga, oh my god, that nigga not even playing now. I am amazing with Zenyatta. How the fuck did I score? How was y'all that garbage? Leave the game. Bitch can't handle that. Is everyone here? Yes.
Bullshit. I'm not gonna go through this. trying to what?
Is anyone getting that new Spyro game that's coming out in September?
Hell yeah.
I still didn't pre-order it yet. I gotta go to GameStop.
I never pre-order things so.
Nah. I want to get that. I want to get the new Naruto game, possibly. That comes out at the end of August.
I'm gonna pre-order Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I just have money. I'm not gonna be able to pre-order it until early October. But I'm gonna actually pre-order Red Dead just because that's like one game.
You've been asking for that game for a long time.
But like Red Dead is like that's the one game that I can see actually selling out at my local shop on day one. So I want to have to pre-order it.
You've been asking for that game for the longest. You've been asking for that game for the longest when they first announced they're making Red Dead Redemption 2.
What do you mean I've been asking for it?
Ever since, like, no, you just mentioned it a bunch of times when I used to hang out at this party all the time. You were just like so excited. I know. I know.
I'm extremely excited about it.
What the fuck?
Like Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games of all time.
I know. I was just.
I feel like McDonald's was working when I played Overwatch, bro. I swear I put in all this work, I ain't getting no payout, bro. Fuck.
Oh my god. Diva, Junkrat, Bastion, May, Hanzo. Oh my god, and this is on the tech now.
Oh man, this is some weird shit, man. Fuck. Shit, man. I'm the reason we winning, and now we losing, cause these niggas can't defend, bro. I was supposed to score, but no, nobody wants to go, bro. I hate this game, bro. Overwatch, hope sure to get Sid, motherfuckers.
It's horrible, Black. It's like not even fun.
I had to go fucking Widow to take care of this goddamn entire fucking team. That's petty. I hate playing Widow. That's so fucking petty. Why do I have to go fucking Sniper? The goddamn kill team. Holy shit. I hate going Widow. Like, this shit actually pissed me the fuck off.
Even if it's a serious problem, it's still funny.
No, dude, it's serious. Like, no.
We're gonna find a solution, bro. Give them niggas time. We'll find one.
There is no one solution because there are infinite causes to things.
Well, you know what?
That's why it's called sudden infant death syndrome, because we don't know what's killing the babies. Like the baby is a perfectly, otherwise totally average, healthy baby in every single way just suddenly dies out of nowhere in its sleep. And no cause of death can be discovered. That's what SIDS is.
I know, but like...
And it's like really common.
I mean, maybe it's the food we're eating or the water. I don't know. It's so random in our lives. It's called.
It's not just one cause. Like I said, it's a like whenever we find the cause one day, it won't be the cause. It'll be a multitude of causes.
Oh.
Because again, we're talking about an extremely large number of otherwise seemingly completely healthy average babies that just suddenly die out of nowhere in their sleep for a completely undetermined cause. It's literally like the worst nightmare every parent has ever lived.
Well, not all of them. If you didn't peach, I was really good. You're the mother, you just don't want a kid. Kind of a blessing, like. I guess I got.
You know, you have to get an abortion, whatever, like late, whatever. It's like,
don't wish death on the kid, Black.
I'm not wishing death. I'm just saying it could be a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing. It's a dead child. Like, you know how we talk about how like all jokes eventually have a line? Like that's definitely a line. Like, I'm all for dark humor, you know that by now, but like it's fucking SIDS, man.
If I may ask, like, I'm not actually being serious, what's SIDS?
SIDS is sudden infant death syndrome, okay? And what it is basically when you have a completely average, healthy baby, and then suddenly one day you as parents get up and go and find out, and go to get your baby out of the crib and realize the baby's dead. The baby died totally out of nowhere in the middle of the night while it was asleep. Sounds asleep.
I didn't know.
Then they can't determine the cause of death. Like, they don't know what caused the kid to die. Like a very disturbingly large amount of kids die of SIDS every year. And we have no idea what causes it at all.
Wait, what? Like,
there's also no way to prevent it whatsoever.
You know what age like usually happens? Like a certain age, like 3 months, 2, 3.
It's like usually under a year.
Okay, so it's a good thing if you make it past a year, then you should be good.
Usually.
I mean,
You guys literally suck so much. It was literally, this is games utterly ridiculous. Go back to fucking bronze, or go goddamn play quick play.
Considered SIDS.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like babies will like suddenly die out of nowhere in the middle of the night all the time, and then when they're taken in for autopsy, we find out exactly what did it, and in those cases are not considered SIDS and are not qualified as SIDS.
Yeah, a few years ago, my sister, like, she used to